Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back. The UOG Table Tennis Podcast. Joining me is Jake Stiles.
Hello, Joe.
And making his debut is Fresher Coley.
Hello, Tyrrell.
How are you this week, lads?
Very well, mate. I'm good. Yeah.
Tom, you've had a very good day.
I have had a good day.
We don't talk about this.
I managed to get a game. I managed to get a game off Jake. So I went 1-0 up, and
We
in
won't
my
talk about the
opinion, no, I'm just saying that I went 1-0 up, and that's where the game ended. For me.
That's where the game ended.
Right.
And Jake has officially been dropped from the varsity squad.
This is fake news.
After we called him the GOAT in the last episode.
This is breaking news, and yeah.
Here at UOG Table Tennis, we only do breaking news.
It's fake news, mate.
Well, it's been a pretty eventful weekend, hasn't it?
It's been a tiresome weekend, hasn't it?
I think we all stayed up for the...
Ooh, that was a good pun.
We all stayed up for the Tyson Fury fight.
Oh,
well,
going straight in.
See, I woke up for it, and I woke up way too early, and I got bored and went back to bed.
What time did you wake up for it?
I woke up at like 4:45.
Too early.
Way too early.
Did you start for it?
No, well,
Did you not sleep?
I went to sleep before match of the day, woke up for match of the day, went to sleep after match of the day, and then got up at 3 and went to the Miller for
That's
it.
a fantastic
did they show the Miller?
evening.
Yeah. It was packed.
Was it?
It was an unbelievable atmosphere because obviously it's a Saturday night still, so
Yeah.
everyone was off their face.
People could have gone out, gone
I
to
stayed
movies and
up
ended
for
in
it.
the Miller.
Very, very drunk.
I
people.
went to Gloucester to watch my friend do some wrestling, like WWE wrestling.
Oh, was it?
What is that about?
At Wootton Hall. It was an interesting event.
I don't know.
I had to drink a fair bit to get through it. But
Amateur wrestling. I can't imagine that's
An
very good.
interesting place to be.
it was an interesting atmosphere.
How would you describe the atmosphere?
It wasn't. It was quite juvenile. Didn't have its. It was. I don't want to say anything discriminatory.
Oh God.
But let's say that the people of Gloucester did get insulted several times for their lack of teeth. Not by me personally, but by the wrestlers themselves.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And what was the quality of wrestling like?
I don't know what to compare it against because I haven't watched WWE.
Joe's a good level though, isn't he?
Yeah, that's why I was there.
Yeah, Borny.
But like, how can you be good at wrestling when it's all scripted anyway?
Oh,
It's like-
that's
I guess
controversial.
it's
Yeah.
the showmanship part,
So he was believable.
and it's like some of the moves are pretty impressive,
Yeah.
but
And was he believable?
Is it though?
he was
Is
probably
it
the most
scripted?
believable on the one there. Yeah,
Is it
yeah, it is. The result is decided beforehand.
Yeah.
really?
Yes,
Oh, that's really interesting.
yeah.
I didn't know
They
that.
decide, and then I think the actual like wrestling part is not scripted.
Parts of it must be.
Parts of it must be, but I reckon. But in terms of what they do, what moves they do, because apparently they're always talking to each other.
But you can't
sort of-
hear it.
Yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, let me slap you 4 more times. And the other ones there like taking these slaps. And it's like, oh, I can't. They're like, I can't really not say no.
I do love the pinning when they come up right at the last second, just for dramatic effect. Do you think
One, 2,
do you think they just wait until they get tired and one of them just gives up and like, oh, that'll do for me then?
Well, I was watching. One of them was like this. They described him as like their academy champion. He was like this 6 foot. I reckon he was like 6'3", 6'4". He was huge. Against this 5'5" girl, and she got obliterated.
Do you think like, I don't know,
Fair play to her.
do you think like, how do they choose who's going to win the? Is it the person that performs best in training? Is it all for the story?
I reckon a lot of it's the story.
Heads and tails, I reckon.
But like, if he's
maybe, but
like, if he's the academy champion, no disrespect to him, but it's not much of an achievement, is it? Because he's not actually had to win anything. He's put in a lot of effort, but it's all the story that makes him the champion. It's not himself.
And Tyson Fury's story is pretty impressive, and it goes on. And so that was the main. That was luckily was the main event of the night for me.
So where did you watch it?
I watched it at Bourne's house, Joe Bourne's house, and I was.
Was he showing you some of his wrestling moves?
No, he didn't show me any of his wrestling moves. But I got smashed at the wrestling. Obviously, that was possibly the only way to watch it. And so I was falling asleep all night. I was like drifting in and out of consciousness. But then I woke up for the fight, and it was. I really enjoyed it.
It was a really good.
I was
fight.
really nervous.
Oh,
yeah,
for obvious
never in
reasons.
doubt.
Never in doubt. I
Never
was Fury all the way.
Well, you share like that Manchester bond, that Northern bond with
Northern
him.
bond. Yeah.
I obviously wanted Fury to win, but before the thing, we all did predictions. I think I predicted Fury 9th round knockout. No,
Really?
a Wilder 9th round knockout.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw
didn't
your
see-
predictions.
And then I tweeted that obviously I got it perfectly correct. As always.
Like you beat Jake.
It was just a brilliant fight, wasn't it?
It was a perfect performance.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
he couldn't have done much else.
Wilder didn't really bring much. His balance was off the entire time.
I think he had the shit beaten out of him in the first 3 rounds.
Yeah, true.
So apparently one of the judges gave
Through his ear,
it
I
a draw
think.
or gave...
Nah, it was
Didn't-
59-52 twice, and then 58-53 gave him.
Because
one round.
I think the second round was the closest one.
Yeah.
But then when his ears went...
Yeah.
Oh,
It was, but
his
after,
ear was.
It was
yeah.
literally
Balance, it just
after
can't,
partway through the third round. It was when Fury was
It
going
was
to win.
literally like the Joshua fight. Wilder got caught with this right hand behind the ear, completely discombobulated him. And he just wasn't the same. Like his legs weren't there. You could see.
Well,
Yeah.
he fell over like 2-3 times, didn't he, during the
Yeah.
fight?
Well, he
And
got
there
knocked
were
down by a
knockdowns.
body punch.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what won him the fight, isn't it?
And then, obviously, after that, before that, he was knocked down, just fell over, didn't he? Because he wasn't all there, really,
He
was
just tripping, and he was leaning on Fury at one point and just fell down.
I mean, they
into
say
him.
that Wilder's a one-trick pony, but
He
literally,
really did make him look like that.
He just kept on going for this huge right arm, and because obviously
It wasn't there.
he wasn't there himself. Like
He
it was so
physi-
easy
he
for Fury
physically
to
couldn't do
dodge
it.
He was getting nowhere.
Because it was slow as well by
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah, Fury was just like wandering around the ring.
Yeah.
like,
That being said, though, for a big, 18 stone man or something,
He moves pretty
so
quickly.
quick.
he moves like Raheem Sterling, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
I don't know about Raheem
Twinkle-
Sterling.
twinkle
Raheem
toes.
dropped the shoulder. I wouldn't fancy Tyson to. Maybe Tyson would just
Yeah, it would be a little bit.
put out an arm and grab him by the scruff of the neck.
Little twinkle toes, he's good.
Yeah, no, he did put on a ridiculous show, and that begs the question: what fight do we want to see next?
Oh, it's Joshua, isn't it?
It's got to be Joshua
think-
Fury.
Joshua Fury at Wembley
Yeah, yeah.
under the summer lights would be carnage.
That would be fantastic.
The
In
back
the
Britain.
summer.
What date's the Euros final? Bucket in for afterwards.
Yeah,
Can you imagine that?
boom.
Day
Like,
drinking the entire day.
Sancho's just scored the winner, signed his contract at Chelsea the day before, and then
Oh, Chelsea.
Fury
you both
Wilder.
supported
Fury
Chelsea.
Yeah,
Fury Joshua. Fury Joshua headlines Euro 2020,
Oh, God.
and it would just,
Does Joshua have a chance there?
yeah, I think he's got more of a chance than
Really?
Wilder.
I don't know.
I think
Because the issue was Wilder was getting caught so much because he's not a very good boxer, like technically, compared to Fury. Whereas Joshua's not as good a boxer as Fury, I don't think, but he's a better boxer, and he carries a bit more power than not as
Bit
much
more
power, but
all round. Isn't
yeah.
he? But I don't know.
No, I think
I'm not-
Fury's comfortable favourite
I'm
there.
not boxing expert. I would say Joshua would. I really highly doubt Joshua would. Be,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
would
seeing
be
a Fury win there
He's
all
just
day long.
he's just an animal, isn't he? Like
Fury, yeah.
yeah.
He's quality.
Like
he's fantastic
he's
to watch.
6'9". Jeez, man.
He is
It's like
huge.
6'9". I'm like 5'9".
They don't
He's
seem as
6'9".
tall when you look at it because, like, obviously they're both huge, so you don't
they're
really
both
get
massive,
it. But
well, isn't Wilder 6'7" as well?
6'7", and he
He's a scary
dwarfed
man.
him.
You think Wilder's as tall as Peter Crouch?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
and Fury's bigger,
still
2
bigger,
2 inches bigger.
comfortably bigger.
Imagine that.
Just that leaning on you for 7 rounds, and then you're like
Not just leaning on you, the
punching
It'd be
you,
like your
he's
dad, Coley.
big,
slobbing
he's
all over
big,
you,
like
he's titting his face.
licking your neck.
Oh, that was
It's just off-putting, isn't it? Like,
He's a
Well,
scary
I'm
man.
sorry,
Very scary man.
but he came out on a throne with a crown on his head. I have love for that man. How could, like, honestly,
I think he's fantastic.
is there a more British person? I don't think there is. I love him.
He's
No.
brilliant.
He is sensational.
His suits as well. His suits are on
yeah,
point.
it was like just afterwards he was wearing a tie, just with no shirt.
He's so funny, and he sang American Pie in
Yeah.
America. He's a class act.
The Americans love him more than they love their own guy. Like,
I tell you, he'd be class at like a house party, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Fury, he'd be fantastic. Imagine taking him to
racking up the
news.
lines.
You've got no clue what you're going to get from him.
I mean, the mental thing is he's like a dad, he's a family, like, and he's just a nutcase. But yeah.
His story is incredible, by the way.
Oh,
it's
I really
brilliant.
do think
Yeah.
he's got to be. It should be taught to everyone.
If
like,
no one
yeah.
knows about Tyson Fury's story, you need to.
You've been living
YouTube
under a
it.
rock for a start.
It's something
Well,
that
yeah,
like
there is that.
genuinely is so it's not just one of these,
Yeah.
look at this person, they're so inspiring. No, but like this guy, his story needs to be known by everyone.
Yeah, it's mental.
it's remarkable.
What a
Yeah.
man.
And
Bit of man love again.
Bit of man love. Should we move on from boxing?
Well, what do you want to talk about?
What else has been going on?
So,
Has Adam Newton lost his head at all recently?
Adam,
Yeah.
It was pretty.
last Wednesday was our last match.
He did lose it.
I lost my head as well.
Oh,
mate.
Tom lost his. Both of you have come out, but Tom and Adam both came out with damage on their bats, I think.
Yeah, I threw my back a couple of times.
Adam's bat ended up about halfway across the room.
Yeah.
Pilates.
Oh, we did Pilates.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. But you guys did Pilates. Ryan refused to
I'm missing
cooperate.
it. I'm gonna miss it this week.
Yeah.
I'm really sad about that.
That's poor.
Like,
We're gonna go especially for the Pilates.
We're gonna get there a bit
Honestly.
early.
Yeah, I'd be there, but I'll be there the week after. I'll make up for it. Honestly, I will.
Pilates, table tennis, it's a winning combination.
Yeah.
It really gets you going. Like,
It feels good.
I've got a picture of you, and you can physically see the drop of sweat coming down your face.
It's not that easy.
Not
you know?
easy. I thought it was more like sort
Yoga.
of slightly energetic yoga, but it's like a full-on core workout.
It is-
like, I wasn't expecting that.
To be fair, we've joked for probably over a year now how I said it to Adam last year after Christmas, before varsity, we're going into elite training mode, and I said it this Christmas before we're going into elite training mode.
That is elite
Whereas
training.
maybe this is the start.
No, you know,
actually
like
training.
the other university teams have their strength and conditioning.
Yeah.
Well, we've got that
They
as
have their
well. just
coaches.
not
We,
for
we
table
don't even
tennis.
train properly.
Well, there's a picture on Instagram now of these two, well, Jake and Adam, playing with wet floor signs.
It was a class game. I won
None
that
of them
one.
are doing Pilates.
Probably
though.
the most professional we've been for a little bit.
It
And
was a good game.
Jake and Adzi won the doubles.
Yeah.
We did.
Quite possibly the best result since me and Adam won the doubles at Bucks.
Yeah.
We did well.
You played
You and Adam won,
Like
yeah.
that, you actually played really well in that doubles. Like,
you played equally as well, I think.
I was
Just-
sat there like, oh, if they win this, it's a bonus. Jake's won 3, Adam's won 2, Fresher Coley and Ryan have both taken sets. Good day at the office.
Well, yeah, it was a good day.
Doubles, and all of a sudden, here we are, 11-6, 11-7, 11-6.
It was quick and it was impressive as
And
well.
we-
You
to be
played some
honest,
wonderful shots.
We weren't even tryharding that much. We just
No. Like,
had a bit of a
I
laugh
was
with
wandering around just sort of packing up some bits and bobs, and I come back and it's like, I see like Jake doing these ridiculous shots, like big fancy serves, and I sit down and it's like,
It just
sit
worked.
down next time, I was like, what's the score? Oh, they're 1-0 up. What's the score in this one? Oh, like 7-4. It was like it was like nonchalant. Like we were like, hold on a second.
It just
Why-
happened.
why are
Normally
we
you
winning?
play a few big shots, obviously, if you were going to come off and then you end up losing. But no, you won a lot of points.
Well, varsity talking about who's going to be in the doubles, what we spoke about in the first
last
pod,
episode.
in the last episode. I mean, this has got to be.
That
big
might
things.
have
pairing.
nail in the coffin.
I mean,
it could be. We need to
Your more
see
warm
what,
up this week.
we need
Who's
to see
gonna-
what Sammy P's doing.
who's
'cause
going
he's
to
not been
stand
about.
up to Elton and tell him that he's not part of the varsity doubles team?
I mean,
Somebody needs to tell him he's not part of the team. Full stop. Ryan and JP are playing.
He's
the
driving.
captain.
He's driving us
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
imagine. Should we get Jacob Black in?
Jacob Black, his first game of the season.
Where
his
is
only
he?
game of
Have
the
we
season.
found him yet?
Well, you thought he was in Queens.
We
didn't get any other responses.
I've not really got a clue what it was about, to be fair.
So,
Well, so last week we were speaking about where Jacob was for some reason, and
under Kayla's thumb. Sorry, Jacob. Sorry, Kayla.
I prefer not to speak. And we said, "Where's Jacob?" And we said, use the hashtag find Jacob, and send us where he is.
Hashtag Jacob back.
Jacob back.
Can I just say, for the record, that is not what I actually believe. I know why he's not here. He's on his placement year. He doesn't live here. Fair
Where
enough.
is he? Like lives in Swindon.
He
or
lives
something?
he lives in Swindon. He's placement's in and around Swindon, so he's just working.
That's a nice cover up.
Well, he's going to have to book some holiday because it's a Wednesday, isn't it?
Yeah, he needs to come down.
I think
We're having a full crowd. Like, there's already talks of final home game of the season
We're bringing a busload just for table tennis.
just for table tennis.
Just for table tennis.
for all the talk Adrock gives us about, everyone has to come to varsity even if you're not in the squad. If we as a team voted him out of the squad, there's no chance he'd be there. He'd give up. He'd leave the uni. There's no chance he'd be
He's
there.
2 years of work, and we've just booted him off.
Yeah.
We just boycott him.
We'll let him have Bournemouth at home. We'll let him have that. That can be his final hurrah.
4 more points, and then he'd lose his head on the fourth one and lose it.
He'll get kicked out. Hopefully, Bournemouth annoy him enough. Somehow, Bournemouth managed to annoy him.
tennis anymore.
No,
Well, they
so-
might have improved. You never know. They might have different players. now.
Hopefully, Bournemouth annoy him enough that he does something ridiculous to one of their players, and then the league kick him out of playing ever.
Bucks ban him for life.
He ends up punching someone or something.
Yeah, punches you.
Punches
You're in
me.
the doubles. He's just like, fuck off, Jim.
To be fair, he did get really angry at us, shouting at him in his big 5-setter. It was really tense.
It was 2-0 up.
It was very, very funny.
It comes down to the final game, and it's absolutely silent. And after he wins a point, he just gets, "Come on, Viper!"
Did he win that game? Did he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
He
won
did,
it.
he did.
So he needed it.
Yeah.
It was the kick up the bum he needed.
No, it wasn't. He hated it. He
Oh,
absolutely
he
hated it.
hated it.
Yeah, but he still
Because
won.
he had everything, loads of, like every point was something
Well,
different.
at the start of the third set, I think I started playing Rocket Man. And he wasn't best impressed.
I think we played that before the doubles as well.
And we
That
played
might
it for the doubles, yeah.
That might have helped us out there.
Maybe that's the thing to do, you know,
Yeah. Should we? Oh,
Should I
next-
ask the lady at Pilates,
Pilates,
to
yeah.
play
to play some Elton John.
some Elton John before?
Just
yeah.
before, I reckon so. I reckon that could be a very good move.
You know, you get professional athletes always have their headphones in there listening to
Yeah,
music.
yeah, yeah.
I think we should all wear headphones while we're warming up.
No,
and
let's just all walk in with like bass boosted
Yeah.
speakers.
one each, obviously.
One each, yeah.
Oh,
Play.
That'd be carnage, wouldn't it?
Should we make a band? Should we just make a band? Elton John support act.
UOG table tennis X Factor.
We'll send Adam
audition.
on a tour of the UK.
What role would you be in the band?
Would I be?
He'll be like the
Or both
groupie.
of
He would be-
What?
Jake's got a voice, though. Jake's got to be singing, surely.
Yeah.
Do I have a voice? Well, I mean, we've all got a voice, don't we?
Yeah,
Me-
we've all got a voice.
Oh, well.
Tanya's putting his thumbs up like Jake can sing. Yeah?
Well, you never know.
What are you doing, Tyrrell? You got any musical talent?
I'll be our social media manager.
Still the social media
Still the
I reckon.
It looks
you're
like-
the
PR officer.
drums. I reckon you're a drum player too.
I can hit the drums.
It looks like this band has actually just become
Should we do
Jake
it?
Styles, and then his backup team. I'll be the welfare officer, and then all of a sudden,
Runs the tour
it's no
secretary.
longer a band, is it? We've just got an artist
Adam's
here.
lost his head and gone home.
Adam can drive the tour bus. Yeah. Right,
Oh.
that's all we've got time for this week, guys. Thank you for joining me. Tom, welcome to the show.
It's been an absolute pleasure.
It's been a fun one.
Well, we'll be back hopefully next week. We'll see. As we said last week, we might be, might not be.
Yeah.
There's not been much structure, has there?
Keep you on your toes.
Yeah, but is there any structure with UOG table tennis?
Well,
Yeah.
it's
Only the
free
social
flowing.
media.
We're
It's free
always on
flowing.
time.
Yeah.
You always know what you're going to get on the table.
I've now got 20 minutes to run home and get ready for football. It's on the other side of town.
I think that's Jake saying goodbye, isn't it?
All right.
See you later then.
Leave a like, subscribe, comment, and ciao.
Peace.
Bye. See you later.